I'd like to share some facts with you about sea salt. If you're using regular table salt, iodized salt, and you've never tried sea salt, you might want to consider making the switch. Let me explain a few points about them that is helpful. We use sea salt exclusively in the So Gourmet Teaching Kitchen. The reason that I like sea salt is the granules are larger and you can really feel them in your hand, and when you're seasoning your food, you can have a better gauge of how much you're adding or not. One thing about sea salt versus iodized salt, sea salt is less processed. It comes from particular bodies of water, usually very cold waters. It costs a little more, but it's because it's hand harvested. Being hand harvested, it retains some of the trace nutrients that iodized salt loses in being overly processed. If you're going to make the switch to sea salt, I recommend that you try the top three. The first would be pink Himalayan sea salt. It is the finest quality in the world, and again, it's adding some nutrients back into your diet. The second would be a French gray salt. The third would be a Mediterranean gray salt. Again, they're hand harvested, they cost a tad bit more, but they're worth it because of the nutrients adding in. Now, having said that, the one thing that sea salt doesn't contain is iodine. However, we've just gotten a new sea salt in that does in fact have iodine to it. If you're using exclusively sea salt that doesn't have iodine, you'll need to incorporate iodine into your diet in some method because it is a necessary nutrient. So having said that, make the switch to sea salt. You'll love the flavor and you'll like the fact that you're adding some nutrients back into your food.